One more thing that I want to change over here is, as you can see that this light is getting stuck behind this element now. So it won't be showing us its reflection. So what I'm going to do is I right click on this light, I'll convert it into a unique element. Then I will move this light element in Z axis uh, at this point, that is 8 inches for about 8 inches, right? Okay, and another thing that I will use this light. Another change that I want to do is I'll create a rectangle in this corner to this corner. Okay, I'll double click on it and convert it into a shape. And I'll double click on this shape and apply 15 of half inch of thickness. And I will apply the same material over here. I'll move this element as it is outward. Okay. Now, before picking up the rendezvous, I'll add some of the elements so that it can look a little realistic kind of element. Okay, so for that I'll be adding some of sculptures and showpiece kind of thing, book kind of thing over here. So before that I'm picking up that, I'll do that out. It's getting glossy because of the light, illumination light, right? It's getting glossy kind of because of that light. Okay, thank you. I will change the light. I'll enter over here. I'll move it into the 8 inches. 8 inches. Then I'll again move it into the direction. 10 inches. And we'll get them tactile and okay, I'll move the light represent in the middle of this round again. Then I'll start this. And double click over it. Yes, that axis again. 6 inches. Please. Now, we'll be adding some rectangular light over here as well. Before that, I'll double click on this drawer, shelf kind of thing, and I'll copy this in the green axis for 25 and sorry, for about 1 inches. And go to this initial tab. So material tab, and here we will select this initial material. And we will specify the initial material over here. Then I'll go to rectangular light once again, and I'll apply a rectangular light and over here. Here, with the rectangular light, then we'll apply some rotation to this rectangular light. what can be this? And I copy this slide because I want to segment as well. We'll go to the media tab, slides, and we'll edit this slide. First thing will convert it into invisible. We'll uncheck the shadow option. We'll uncheck the spectral reflection as well. We'll close this. Now, before doing anything, what I'm doing is I go to this shadow feature once again. Okay. Now we will adjust the shadow so that we can have a reflection of the sunlight on the back, or you can use the reflection on the wall as well. Okay. I will right click on the mouse again, click on the we will go to this and shortcut to the feature. Okay, so we can add the light over here. Okay, now we'll add the objects. So for that, I'll stop it. Now to add objects, I'll go to the cross cosmos. Right. I'll go to this 3D object feature. And I'll go to the accessories. Okay. From here, you can select your object that you want to display over there. Okay, like show this kind of element, you can display it over here. Take the reference, right? We haven't shared the reference. Which you can use the books of let's Then you can add some electrical points over there. तो इलेक्ट्रिकल पॉइंट्स के लिए मैं पहले से यहाँ पे तो एचएम सॉकेट पे लगे हुए हैं आप या तो इनको यूज कर सकते हो या आप फ्रीवेयर आउट से अपना इलेक्ट्रिकल को इलेक्ट्रिकल इंपोर्ट कर सकते हो मैंने बस सॉफ्टवेयर एंड फीचर्स को यूज करना है तो इसको सॉल्व कर रखा है इसको क्लिक किया और इसको मैं टच कर दिया टच करने के बाद मैंने इसको मिडल से पिक करा मैंने डाउन किया यहाँ पर रखा तो मूव करो रेड एक्सेस का तो मिडल डाउन रखा यहाँ से अप लिया about 9 inches और इसको calculate किया इसको मैंने पहले क्लिक किया then select this calculator and we'll attach the electric to this element then we'll move it over the enter and I will stop it I will to the rest of the time. Then we'll select it first of all Okay, so this number added structures as well. As well. So after this, we can go ahead and look at the two standards, how these things are working in a model. And if everything is fine, then we can directly convert it to two vendors. Okay. Or if you want to change something,
Sir,
like
sir,
we see the
आवाज
waterfalls, just 1 second after. When we look at the water, we can see some light burn kind of thing over here. Okay. So for this, we can do some editing and even before we taking up the render. Yes, Ashutosh, now tell me. For,
सर आवाज क्लियर नहीं आ रही कम
now, can you hear me out clearly? Hello? Yes, Ashutosh.
यस सर
Is my voice audible to you?
सर आवाज तो आ रही बस क्या बोल समझ में नहीं आ पा रहा है
I was saying that when we look at this interactive rendering now, we can see that we can see that there is some light brown kind of element over here. Like it is turning out into yellow kind of theme over there, right? So for this, what we can do is we can modify this size test catch-up only. So for that, you will have to go over here. This is a create layer feature. We'll go over here and we'll add an exposure to this layer. Okay. And we'll go to this feature called highlight drawing. What it will do is its value is its value is 1. Okay, now I'll reduce this value to as 0.6. Now, can you see the changes in the screen? Because when you lower the highlight dot feature, can you see effect on the screen?
So brightness थोड़ी सी चमक जो है वो
हाँ,
कम हो रही है.
its brightness is reduced to a quite extent. But the main thing that we can see is that before this highlight one, we can before reducing this thing, we can see a yellowish kind of point feature over here, right?
Yes.
This is called a burn feature, which when we apply some lightness, it may create some burn kind of element over here because of the reflection. So we should reduce these elements we can do it by reducing the intensity of the light. That is one thing, and you can create up a layer and you can reduce the highlight one from over here as well. You can whichever you feel like. Okay, you can do that of that particular matter. Okay, Ashutosh?
Okay, sir.
So in this manner, we can do some quick changes to the screen. And there are some other features as well. Like if you want to increase the contrast or reduce the contrast, you can change it from over here directly. So I'm applying to 0.5. Now you can see that we have increased the contrast to 0.5. Okay, it will change the color effect as well. Okay, we can change
Yes,
the
sir.
color value from over here if you want. If you want the whiter exposure, then you can increase this color value. If you want the dull effect, then you can reduce this value as well. Okay, so you can change the exposure from directly from over here. Okay, you can change the contrast from over here. In this manner, you can add property layers. Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
This manner we can add layers to our render. Because, okay. Now,
Okay.
if everything looks like fine, what then what we can do, we can stop this and we can go for a final render. Okay. So I'll stop this. I'll close this. We'll go to the setting option. For taking up the render, we'll go to the setting option. Rendering engine is set up as GPU mode. We will use the off this progressive section. Okay, you can specify the quality from over here. I'll convert this quality as high quality. We have provided a denoiser or with needed denoiser. Now you can reduce this effect to at the end because we want the denoiser to work at the end only. Okay, then one more thing that I'm going to do is I'll go to this render option. I'll set up the render size as 2000 in the resolution I'm setting up. Okay. Now, uh, when we go to over here, na denoiser, then you can see that on interactive interlocal image denoiser is on. Okay. If you want, you can change it to NVIDIA denoiser or whichever you feel like. Okay. And after doing this, we just simply go to this teapot option and we'll click on this render with V-Ray. Okay, when you click on that tool, at the bottom you can see the progress report. Like uh, on the bottom, it's still representing loading bitmap. That means it's still calculating the process that what will be required for rendering. Okay, And once it will get started, you can see the changes on the screen as well. Okay, and now at the bottom you can see it's building up its GPU light chassis. Now, uh, once this feature is completed, then uh, it will start converting our image into a rendering image. Now, when you see the screen, you can see this box kind of feature. Okay, uh, in which the box will get cleared, that portion of the image will get rendered. Similarly, it will this process will run on the complete image of on our complete image. Once this box is covered, it will be connected to the image type. Then you can save on a render. You can just go to our next step. That will be in Photoshop. You can also make it Photoshop for better quality and better type. That's also called a port. So, the render and then the render uses. Then we open those renders into Photoshop, and then we later on we do the final changes in the Photoshop. After that, you can publish these renders to our client or website wherever you want. Once the render is completed, right? Now what we can do is we can add add up a denoiser as tab for denoiser as well, or any other tab uh, element that we want to add. Now we can add it from over here. Okay. I'm not going with this one.
सर इंटीरियर में भी होता है सर इवनिंग अरे मतलब नाइट इन रेंडर या मॉर्निंग रेंडर जैसे सर हम लोग एक्सटीरियर में करते हैं ऐसा तो कुछ होता नहीं होगा सर इंटीरियर में
Interior में generally we don't go ahead with uh, this uh, night render generally. But if you want, you can go ahead with interior render as well for night renders. Okay.
ओके सर क्वालिटी तो ज़्यादा मॉर्निंग रेंडर की आती होगी अच्छी
हाँ मॉर्निंग रैंडर की ज़्यादा अच्छी क्वालिटी आती है if we're going with exposure value, I'll reduce this value as point, 0.7. I'll reduce this value as 0.7. Okay. Then uh, we'll add constant. Okay. Now after getting a render, what I'm going to do is I'll save this render. Okay. So for saving this render, we'll go over here and click on save current channel. Okay. Then we'll specify the location where we want to save this render. Okay. Once we have saved this render, na, what we are going to do is we'll close the V-Ray, close the SketchUp. Okay. Now we'll do the post editing processing work in Photoshop. For that, what I'm going to do is I'll open this image by going to right click on it, and I'll use the Photoshop to edit this image. Okay, here, first of all, we'll go to this filter option. We'll go to this camera raw filter. Okay, now here, uh, okay, here, what I'm going to do is I'll increase the texture count to a little bit. Then I'll increase the clarity as well. I'll reduce the bias. Then I'll reduce the black points from our screen. Increase the white points also. We can change the highlights from over here also. Okay. Then if you want, you can go ahead with this auto mode in the Photoshop. Okay. Uh, it will automatically set up the elements. Or if you want, you can go to the default feature and you can change these elements as per your own desire. I'll reduce the black points. I'll increase the white points. I'll reduce the shadows as well. Reduce the highlights. Okay, in this manner we can set up this thing. Then we can go to this vintage option. So here we can apply the vintage. Like from the surrounding, it will get a little dull kind of thing. Or if it's okay, then you can go ahead with the normal view. Okay, then you can simply click on OK. And now, if you want, you can go to this blur feature. Okay, no. I'll undo it. Okay, I'll not. After this, you can just simply go to this save option, save as, and we'll save this images wall version 2. We'll save it as you can save it as PNG or JPEG, whichever you feel like. Okay, then you can double click. Oh, sorry, will open Photoshop on it. I right click on it and click on this option. Change all this. Okay, so in this manner, we have created our interior render for TV bedroom. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so in this similar manner, I want you to create your own renders and your share through the WhatsApp.
तो
Okay,
फोटोशॉप में
हाँ,
फोटोशॉप तो है नहीं.
हाँ. And similarly, you can try up rendering the bed wall as well. Okay, so in this manner, you can create. Both of you have to send your two renders. Okay, uh, for a single bedroom.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, Ron. Is there any doubt, Ron? No.
Sir, yes, last night I was trying to change the color of my bed, but I can